A clarion call from the head of the Bahamas Financial Services Union to employees of Royal Bank of Canada and Scotiabank to join the union to help preserve jobs.
The union leader says as both Canadian banks have threatened possible layoffs for months now, she's disappointed that Bahamian employees did not heed the initial call made about 2 months ago.
Candino Knowles tells us tonight that while the union wants to go to bat for employees of both institutions, the union's leader wants government to make these commercial banks more accountable to the Bahamian people.
You could imagine a bank making 15 million profit in a quarter. Banks made profit. There was no crying. And, in fact, the cry was, bring us more.
And that we did, says Bahamas Financial Services Union President Teresa Mortimer, who has likened some commercial banks to crybabies that don't get their way.
This is your first term and not making the profit you're not used to making. And what do? You send the staff home. The staff who have been faithful to you, who when you said go get the money, they went and they made more profit for you.
And even as Mortimer is agitating for workers who she does not officially represent, the banks insist the cuts must be made. RBC Managing Director Nathaniel Benaby announced last week that the increased cost environment in the Bahamas led to the bank's decision, while Scotiabank has said that it is relocating some of its operations and functions to its Caribbean South Shared Services Hub based in Trinidad and Tobago. But Mortimer, who actually represents workers at CIBC First Caribbean International, says union representation could have helped to mitigate the blow to Scotiabank and RBC workers.
The first thing to do is to sit down and let's see how we can do this thing better than it's being done. To work all day and then come back to work at 4 o'clock and get a letter in your hand, that's not the way we do business. You don't treat people that way. That's inhumane.
She also pointed out that Scotiabank and Royal Bank employees in some other parts of the Caribbean aren't being affected because of union representation. And that said, she issued another appeal for financial services professionals industry-wide to get on board.
And the sad thing is this call would have gone out about 3 months ago. You can imagine what would have gone down in 3 months, what we could have done in 3 months. If people would only step up and realize that the problem is, I say, the persons in the financial sector need to realize that they are workers. Because somehow or another they forget they're workers. You know what I mean? Because I guess they service so much customers, they see themselves as the employer and not the employee. And that's where we go wrong. My hat goes out to them. I'm still willing to help. The union is here. Come and join the union. Let's see what we can do. And we'll work for you.
Candino Knowles, ZNS Network News.